As the fog rolled in over the small town of Willow Creek, a chilling silence took over. Nestled in the heart of the town, a mystery was unfolding, casting long shadows on the deserted streets. The town's heartbeat slowed, its breath held as a sense of foreboding settled in. And right at the epicenter, caught in this web of uncertainties, sat a solitary figure. His name was Nick Dunne. Deserted streets lay under the shadow of a mystery, and at the heart of it all sat this solitary figure, Nick Dunne. In his subdued living room, Nick nervously traced the edges of his wedding ring. This metallic circle, once a symbol of love, now echoed the hollow emptiness of his heart. The disappearance of his wife, Amy, had turned his world upside down, thrusting him into a whirlwind of accusations and suspicion. Every tick of the clock, every glance from the probing eyes of the police, seemed to chip away at his defenses, leaving him naked in the face of judgment. His wife's friends, once warm and welcoming, began to paint him in the colors of a stranger, their smiles replaced by a veil of suspicion. His once peaceful life was now a puzzle, a jigsaw of memories and clues that he struggled to piece together. The search for Amy, every lead followed, every stone unturned, only seemed to deepen the mystery. His wife's friends painting him in the colors of a stranger, Nick found himself alone, trapped in a world where trust was a luxury he could no longer afford. Nick's world spun on an axis of desperation as he attempted to decipher the puzzle of Amy's disappearance. Each day was a labyrinth, a new maze to navigate, where every turn held a potential clue or a dead end. His life had turned into a relentless quest, a relentless search for his missing wife Amy. Nick's pursuit of truth took him down a rabbit hole of digital footprints Amy had left behind. With every click, every scroll, he dived deeper into her online world, trying to pick up the breadcrumbs she might have left on her way. It was a virtual chase, a digital scavenger hunt, where he was both the hunter and the hunted. His once familiar surroundings now seemed alien and threatening. Every street corner held a memory, every building a reminder of a time when life was ordinary. But the normalcy he yearned for was like a mirage in the desert, always out of reach. His eyes burned from the glaring screen as he sifted through countless emails, posts, and messages. His fingers danced on the keyboard, typing in search queries, hoping to find a lead, a sign, anything that would lead him to Amy. His heart pounded in his chest as he ventured into the darker corners of the internet, a place where secrets were buried and truths were distorted. But the digital truths he stumbled upon only cast a longer, colder shadow over his innocence. Each revelation, each discovery, merely added layers to the enigma that was Amy's disappearance. The virtual world was a double-edged sword, offering both hope and despair in equal measures. As midnight fell, Willow Creek seemed in anticipation of the truth, its breath hitched in its throat. Our protagonist, Nick, found himself at the heart of this quiet storm. He stood at a critical juncture where every step could be a step closer to salvation or damnation. The lines between deception and truth were no longer clear. Nick was caught in a labyrinth of uncertainty, with every turn leading to more questions than answers. The complexity of the situation was like a spider's web, intricate and deadly. The weight of the unknown was a constant burden on his shoulders, a silent reminder of the high stakes at play. His world had become a paradox of shadows and lights, where nothing was as it seemed. His journey was a dance with ambiguity, a test of his resolve. As he navigated this maze of half-truths and hidden agendas, he realized the gravity of his situation. Strangled by a cacophony of untold lies and suppressed betrayals, his destiny bound itself to his missing wife. Nick's journey, each painstaking step echoing his tumultuous past, was a testament to the harmonious chaos that became his life. The truth was a constant specter, looming in the shadows of his existence, a silent observer to his unraveling reality. It was an uninvited guest at the dinner table of his life, a silent whisper in the still of the night, a haunting melody in the symphony of his thoughts. The truth, though often hidden, never truly disappears. It merely waits, patient as a stone, for its time to shine. For Nick, this truth was a double-edged sword. It could either be his salvation, a beacon of light guiding him out of the labyrinth of lies, or it could be his damnation, the final nail in his coffin of despair. As our search into Nick Dunne's journey comes to an end, one question remains. Can truth ever bring salvation? Or is its revealing always meant for damnation? Let us know what you think.